What's going on, people of YouTube? It's your boy Noob Side about the Universal Gamer, here to talk to you guys about a topic I actually was supposed to talk about roughly 8 or 9 months ago. It was supposed to have been me plus a couple of my family members talking about this in particular topic, talking about, you know, the government and tax returns and how all that stuff works. But you know, this video is not, you know, all that organized, but I wanted to talk about it right now while I'm laying back on the couch and just chilling, because it's just running through my mind right now that I find it so crazy that people work their ass off throughout the whole year and you gotta pay because you worked your ass off. What do I mean by that is that for the people out there, and that's not even including me, I'm just talking about for the people out there that make so much money to where, since they make so much money, they have no kids to claim on their tax returns or anything like that. They make a lot of money to where at the end of the year, they gotta pay the IRS, aka Treasury, money. How the hell me going to school, medical school, getting my medical license, being a doctor or a pharmacy assistant or something like that, a surgeon, an architect person, or, you know, a manager of a club, or, you know, the whole 9 yards, wherever you can think of, I make about, you know, say, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about like just from that person's standpoint of view, makes about $50,000 to $60,000 a year, or even more sometimes. At the end of the year, since they make so much damn money, and some of them do have kids, and they still gotta pay. How the hell do a person that busts their ass, get their master's degree, associate's degree, bachelor's degree, and stuff like that, did I say degree, and stuff like that, and spend so much hours studying, spend so much hours working, busting their balls, and the guys busting their balls, the females busting their nipples, and they gotta pay money because they make a lot of money? That is stupid. I find that to be extremely stupid. And also for like the people that make about $30,000 to $40,000 a year, I find it stupid that they only get like $500 for tax returns. It's like every freaking paycheck, let's say you make about $1,000 every 2 weeks, or around $2,500 a month. Every paycheck, or for that whole month, at least $300 get took out your paycheck, and that's just the least. You know, at the most about $500 or $400 get taken out the paychecks throughout that whole month if you make around $2,000, $2,500 a week, or not a week, but a month. And at the end of the year, you only get about $400 to $600 back with a kid? That is stupid. Like, I feel that people that are low class should get every single dime that was taken out their taxes throughout their paychecks, all the tax that was taken out, you know, state withheld and federal withheld and stuff like that. They should get all that back plus more, you know, for child credit, and plus more just for the fuck of it, because they're low class, you know. And that's the bottom line, because I said so. Your boy M. Lee, aka Noob Side, said so. Simple as that. No questions asked. Middle class should get every dime back, plus somewhat of a child credit per child or whatever, depending on how many kids they got. They got one kid, get, you know, a certain percentage back. Middle class should get a high percentage of child credit. Middle class, low class, I mean, and then middle class should get half of that percentage or whatever, plus every dime back for the taxes that was taken out their paychecks throughout the whole year. And upper class should get half of the tax that was taken out, or a quarter of the taxes that was taken out their paychecks, and that's it. You know, there's no damn way in the world I agree with paying the IRS because they made a lot of money. I don't make no $75,000 a year. I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. I'm speaking from a standpoint of view of other people, and I'm not even talking about people in my family. I'm talking about these people in general. I see it on TV all the time. I know nurses. I know a couple of doctors and stuff like that. I see it on TV, and it just irritates me. It's like nurses and stuff. They bust their ass taking care of these people in the hospital. They got to deal with so much stuff, surgeons and stuff like that. I don't give a damn. They make those people make $100,000 a year. I don't care about them. Fuck that. Well, I don't make that much, so I don't care about them losing all their damn money. Do you know how much work they went through to get that much money, to have that much money, to even have the degree to even operate on people or even take care of people in the hospital? We're not even talking about just the hospital. I'm just, for some reason, that just keep popping up inside the example or whatever. It takes a lot of work, and for them to sit there and have to pay money or have to have so many write-offs. Oh, I gotta show this and use that as a tax write-off, so I don't have to worry about paying that much. They shouldn't have to deal with all that. They taking care of people every freaking year. It's like, that's stupid. You know, I don't ever think somebody should have to pay somebody because they make a lot of money. I think they just should get less back. Simple as that. Only a quarter of the taxes that was taken out their paycheck, they should get that back. The middle class people should get every dime back that was taken out their paycheck or whatever, and a percentage of a child credit. And the lower class should get every penny, the full child credit, and a little bit more on top of that. Simple as that. It's like, it's 2013. I mean, this is some bull crap. And everybody else they so busy worried about building stadiums inside cities and stuff like that. Worried about building another fucking Starbucks, or, you know, another Disneyland and all that kind of stuff. Every time you turn around, it's always somebody. They're always building something somewhere. It's like, oh, you know, you got all these buildings, so much stuff getting built, but where's all the jobs at? And then for the people that got jobs, how come they barely get anything back at the end of the year? Like, you got to be, and somebody broke it all the way down on YouTube, and this dude is amazing, even though I already knew it, but he broke it down to a T. For a person that makes about $12.50 an hour, pretty much makes the same amount as somebody that went to school, got their bachelor's degree. They pretty much make the same amount as that person that makes $12 to $13 an hour working full time without, only got their high school diploma. They make the same amount as somebody that got a high school diploma. Because after you sit down and deduct everything that's taken out of each person's paycheck and see how much each person get and add it all together, it comes to pretty much the same amount. So it's kind of a thin line between, now it's like going to school is just like having a title. It's like, if you want to have a title, have something on your background to make you look sexy for the honeys out there, or for the jobs, just to have something to show for yourself. Yeah, you go to school for that. But other than that, what's the point of going to school? Nowadays, what's the point of going to school? Back then, it made sense. Nowadays, it's like you getting kicked in the ass, and then you got to owe all these thousands of dollars unless you got a scholarship, you know, a full scholarship that covers you for your whole life of going to school, like all the way up to your master's degree. Because we all know how much school costs, and people can't pour that money out their ass. So that's why when you're going to school, you get so many benefits, because they know that you're paying for school, and they know that it's a lot of money. So you get benefits when it comes to buying a car, buying a computer, buying houses, buying, you know, if you really plan on going to school, I got a lot of people out there that subscribe to me and that's young and that plan on going to school. Don't stop what you're doing as far as going to school. Don't let this video say, oh man, I made a good point. That's my reason to not go to school. No, go to school, but make sure you take all those benefits to your advantage. If you're getting ready to buy a car, make sure you let them know I'm in school. If you're getting ready to buy a house or rent out a house, even rent, make sure you know I'm in school. If you're about to go to the movie theater, let them know I'm in school. School discount doesn't mean high school, doesn't only mean high school or junior high or stuff. That means school, period, school. Military discounts, that's a whole separate oh my god, dude, I got a lot to talk about when it comes to military. I'm not going to touch on that right now. I end up talking for like 45 minutes on YouTube right now, talking about military. I'm just going to touch on it real quick, and I'm going to leave it to a separate topic. It's going to be more organized, me set up. I'm not going to be laying back on the couch talking to you guys. It's going to be more organized. But for a person to serve their country, risking their life every second, not every day, every second, can get called into war any moment, retires from the military or leaves from the military, whatever the case may be, and can't get a job, living on the streets, that is the most extreme BS stuff I ever heard in my life. Somebody that been inside the military for at least 25 years should have a house to stay in for the rest of their life. Do you even know how much 5 years is serving in the military, being in Iraq? Imagine somebody that been inside the military for 25, 45 years and on the streets now because they got nowhere to stay, they broke. That's stupid. All these little cheap little military discounts need to get up out of here. Oh, you got a military discount, you get $5 off. No, what about 50, 75% off because I'm in the military? And if it wasn't for me being in the military, y'all ass be dead because these people would be attacking the U.S. Oh my God, I'm done with that. I'm not going to touch on that no more. I'm going to talk about that inside a separate video like I said. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video because it's getting a little bit spicy. You can tell it's getting a little bit spicy and stuff is just irritating me. I don't know. Man, I'm just gonna say this on this video right now. And if I'm running for president, you know, when I get older and stuff, and you know, vote me for president, because this is pretty much my president. What they call those commercials, where you know the presidential commercials. See, I don't even know what the hell that's called. But yeah, this is like one of those commercials pretty much, because like I think we need somebody that knows the struggle, that knows that's real, that never had everything, you know, that know what they need to do. It's like, it's funny because I like when people say this, like, how the hell are you gonna tell me what to do with my kids? You don't even have kids. It's like one of those examples, like, how the hell are you gonna tell somebody how to live their lives and how to figure out things if you never had to figure out nothing? Or not as much as people out there that's struggling, you know? So with that said, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video off. It's been your boy Noob Side about the Universal Gamer. If this video is still up 15, 25 years from now and I'm running for president, vote me for president or whatever, because everybody said this, well, if I was president, because a lot of things would be different. No. I'm not going to say if I was president, a lot of things would be different. If I was president, everything would be different. So yeah, with that said, it's been your boy Noob Side about the Universal Gamer. I'm out. Peace.